Hey guys, it's your girl Super. So this is kind of like the part 2 of my video that I made previously. I'm gonna be looking at reveal your secrets to me. Which one are you? What is this? What volume are you? Volume 66. But okay, I guess I'm looking at November volume 66. Alright, which one is this one? 74, 79, 74. Okay, I'll do the oldest one. Keep it on the Donkey Kong trend. So again, I'm gonna be looking through it. I'm gonna tell you my boring story. If you don't want to listen, just I'm gonna tell you right now. Mute it up and enjoy the art. Okay, guys. So in continuation, I was telling you guys in the video before that I went to see a Slayer concert, and it was lots of fun. But I did mention as well that I'm going to be doing. Look at this ugly kid. Ugh. That's why I don't want to have kids. It's gonna come out looking like that ugly. No, that kid's alright. Anyway, I'm gonna be doing a video about body acceptance. I looked it up, and it's healthy at every size. But I'm gonna be touching on that later. But this kind of ties into that concept of accepting everyone, because everyone is just beautiful. And I disagree. I think that if you are ugly, you need to be nicer. Or why would people listen to your shit? And I am on the ugly side of the spectrum. So before anyone freaks out, know that I I am far from beautiful. I have a nice enough personality. I have common sense, and I'm very polite. But beautiful, I am not. I'm not ugly, but not beautiful. Give you guys a better look. There we go. There you go. Okay. So yeah, my point is that at the end of the concert, right? Or at the end when the bands are done playing, they will throw picks or their sticks or their playlist. They crumble up the paper and they throw it at you. And everyone's like little dogs, like, oh, me, I want it, right? I was like that. I was like, I want a pick, because they're signed and they're super cool. And, who doesn't want a pick just to display it? So obviously it was a metal concert, and I've been a fan forever. I'm a trooper. I like to be like all the way at the front. I'm always the one taking the videos, like, to remember, right? Because you want to remember. But yeah, so I was like, oh, hopefully I will get a pick or anything, right? And every single time, actually happened twice, where two different band players actually walk down the stage to give a hot chick their stick. That sounds hilarious. No pun intended. But yeah, they walked all the way down to give like the typical beautiful blonde skinny chick their stick, because I don't know. They're like, oh, a hot chick, how to consider this hot, whatever. So that's what I wanted to touch on. It was disappointing because I do feel discriminated against because I am not blonde, I am not beautiful. And that's okay. I feel like that's something that you have to live with. It is BS, and it hurts. Definitely, it hurts. But we cannot put our standards onto people. You cannot make people say, yeah, you're beautiful. Or I like you. Like this Tess Holiday person. Like, oh, I'm on a magazine. I don't find that attractive. If you think you're beautiful, good for you. Hopefully you find whatever you're looking for, whether it's love, acceptance. But don't make me tell you you're beautiful because nobody's telling me that. And like I'm not fat by any means. I'm not skinny. I mean, I am a little fat, like in the belly. I don't have that hourglass figure, so any extra weight goes right to my belly, and it does not look hot. It does not look sexy. But that's the way life is. It is. You might feel like it is unfair, and well, yeah, that is life, unless you do something about it. But I used to be super, super fat before, and I find now the happiest I've been, or the most people had liked me, it was not when I was skinny, it was not when I was fat, it was just when I was happy with myself. But having said that, oh, another poster, cool. It was when I accepted myself. I knew I was doing the work, doing what's healthy for me. Yeah, so to anyone that's talking about this whole like this Tess Holiday has me triggered, because you're not beautiful. You don't know how to talk. Like, she's been on TV interviews, and I don't know how old she is, but she sounds like she's 15. And I am a stupid person, and I know I don't sound that smart or bright or interesting. But I'm not trying to make anyone think something. You think whatever you want to think. You do whatever you want to do. You like whoever you want to like, and if you think I'm ugly and you want to ignore me, that's fine. I have found the love of my life. I found him a long time ago. We're not perfect. Because God likes to test me. He likes to... Or the devil actually likes to test me. So at the concert, something I forgot to mention before is that this French guy that I ended up meeting, because he saw me kind of freak out. He protected me through the last two bands. And whoever you are, thank you very much. I started to enjoy the concert once I was being shielded by all the madness. So thank you, whoever you are. He did give me a kiss, and he was getting a little too close, so it was a little comfortable, but at the same time, I got to enjoy the concert. Whew, I gotta sit up because I'm pressing up my chest and it feels funny. Oh, hey you. Hey, Mish. Hello. Oh, no, don't. Oh, no, that's not good. Your dad's not gonna like that. Okay, don't show me your butt. Please don't show me your butt. Ah! This is a friendly YouTube channel. Oh, you put your ass on the magazine. Anyway, okay, you're gonna need to move, buddy. Oh, I dragged it on his butt. Gross. Okay, excuse me. Don't start pawing at things. Hey, you're so cute. Okay, sorry guys. Back to the... No, Stop it. Get... Okay, sorry guys. Anyway, my whole point is that he, so now this is getting difficult, because I can't show you anything, because there's a cat in the way. He's been nice to the phone. Oh, you're such a good boy. Such a good boy. Go somewhere. Go lie down. I can't tell my story. Okay. I'm not very good at editing, so that's gonna stay in there. French guy, yeah, he gave me a kiss, and on the cheek, I may add, but he was getting too comfortable, too cozy, and I don't know, it felt nice. I'm not gonna lie, it felt nice to, even if it was a complete stranger. It was just the flow of the moment. Everyone was just so emotional, because it's just it's like your soul is bare, right? Like you're listening to something you love, and like aggression, emotion. You're afraid as well because it's you're in a mosh pit pretty much. And okay, go away. Trying to show my friends this. God. Okay. So it felt nice. It felt nice to, other than your fiance, to feel wanted, to feel you know, like he called me beautiful a couple of times, and I was like, okay. And you know, some of you might frown upon that. I know I told my they're not my friends. I guess they're kind of my fiance's family, but they're not blood related. They're just close. I told them about it, and they were like shocked, and I was like, oh, I thought it was kind of cool. Anyway, so yeah, it was very nice to kind of have some stranger kind of come in and save the day and take care of you. I know it's starting to sound weird, but it's been a while since somebody has done that. Actually, the last time okay, so I went to a wedding on the weekend, actually last Saturday, and this girl was she's a coworker's wife, and she got drunk out of her mind, and she's a bit of an aggressive drunk, and I think at a wedding is just unacceptable. Anyway, she was wearing a dress, and at some point she was just going nuts. She was twerking on everyone. At some point I sat down on a chair, and then she's huge, like she's really big, so she's not someone that you can just push away, and I would never push a drunk person away because they can trip and then you can hurt them, and you know, like sometimes you just have to take the abuse. Having said that, she started to do like a lap dance twerking thing on me, and I was wearing a short dress, so I could feel her thighs on my legs, and I was not okay with it. Everyone makes fun of me because they're like, oh, you're a lesbian, and I don't think that's okay to say because I don't identify myself as such, but I've been told in the past that I come off as a lesbian, so whatever that means, right? But I was not okay with that, and that you know, sometimes you're confused and you don't know who you like until you have done something. So it was I felt assaulted. I should mention this person also kissed someone else's wife on the lips, and this lady was not okay with it. Again, everyone was drunk. I wasn't really drunk. I had a couple of drinks. Because you know, sometimes peer pressure, right? You're at a wedding, you want to have like a little bit of wine or why not, but yeah, everyone was drunk, so they just let it slide. But I'm gonna talk to my coworker and be like, yo, like you can't, your wife can be sexually assaulting people or harassing or whatever, because I did felt I felt assaulted. I know it's a big word, but I was not okay with that. Again, the guy is really nice, and unfortunate, you know, when you have someone with addiction in your family, you try to be as patient as possible and understanding. But I was not okay with that. Anyway, and then the concert happened, and you know, I got kissed and hit on, and then yesterday, it was Saturday yesterday, I went to a spa, and how do I say this politely? The masseuse was very young, so it was like a bunch of women from like friends and family. And the masseuses come, and then most of them were men, because I get massages all the time, so I said, okay, whatever, no big deal, can be a guy, I don't care. I've never had a massage done by a guy, but I was like, okay, it's just a massage, right? How bad could it be? So we're just sitting there, and they start calling us, right? They show up. Like, there's on that side all the masseuses, on this side all of us, and they start to call your name, and you're looking at them and you're like, well, I hope, like it's a strong big guy. And then I get the skinniest, youngest. This kid looked like he was 16, but I'm sure he was at the very least 18, but he looked like a baby chicken. Like, he was so adorable. And I was like, okay, are you taking me to the guy or girl that's gonna give me my massage? Because like, you have tiny head. Like, he was tiny. Kind of good looking dude. But I'm not gonna talk about what I like. Anyway, so we get into the cabin, and they're outside. They're little cabins on the outdoors. And he starts to massage me, and I was like, okay. He started to do like this breathing. I'm gonna do this. Listen to it. I like that noise. That. Okay, I like that noise for some reason. See, this is why I've always found her super hot. Like, how hot is that? Okay. I see why people think they ask me if I'm a lesbian, but that I just appreciate the beauty of the female, especially a strong looking female. What was I saying? Oh yes, this kid. So takes me to the cabin, and then you have to take off your bra or whatever. I lie down, and then he starts, massaging me, and then he starts making this breathing noises. And at first I thought, okay, it's no big deal. Maybe that's how they prepare to breathe, whatever. And he started just massaging me, whatever. And I guess I might have blurred a tiny bit because I started to speak in French. I wanted to practice, so I was like, oh. And then some people find that adorable. They're like, oh, that Mexican does speak French. That is so cute. Anyway, so he starts making this breathing noise, like, and I thought, okay, that's his concentration method. Who am I to inquire about this? And then he's just massaging, and then he gets to my legs, and he reached over to the other side of me. So I'm like this, and he's massaging on this side. So he put his hands on the other side. So he got really close. My hands were on my side like this, and he leaned, and I felt his penis. And the problem was, I'm okay with that, whatever. Like, at the concert, I unfortunately touched accidentally and felt many against me. But you know the difference between a hard penis and a soft penis, and his happened to be hard. So I was so thrown off. I was like, is this normal? Is this just a selling tactic? So I give him a tip. Does he like me? Again, I was at the spa, and the amount of, and again, I'm gonna sound like a lesbian again, but the amount of good looking women in there, their bodies was just amazing. If you have cellulite, I do not care. If you have a nice shape, there's some women that are just blessed. You can tell that they don't really work out, but they have a nice shape, and you're like, damn, you look good. So the amount of people that he must get to touch, like, I'm nothing compared to that. Again, I'm not the worst, but I don't have like a feminine shape. I'm more of a squared shape. So anyway, I was like, no, there's no way he's aroused by me. But trust me, that ding dong was hard, like earthworm. So anyway, I'm just gonna cut this short because I don't know how long this videos can be. But I'll finish my story in a second.